Largest penguin ever discovered weighed a whopping 340 pounds, fossils reveal. Researchers in New Zealand have unearthed fossils from two previously unknown ancient penguin species. One of the new species is the largest penguin ever discovered. Scientists have unearthed the fossilized remains of the largest ever known penguin on Earth, a 340-pound, 154 kilograms, behemoth that glided through the oceans around what is now New Zealand more than 50 million years ago. The fossils of this newfound species, Kumamanu fordycei, were found alongside 8 other specimens inside beach boulders in North Otago, on New Zealand's South Island. 5 of the remaining specimens belonged to another newfound species, Petrodips stonehousei, 1 belonged to another known giant penguin, Kumamanu bicei, and 2 were unidentified. The rocks dated to between 59.5 million and 55.5 million years ago. The team found stonehousei weighed around 110 pounds, 50 kilograms, which is slightly above the weight of living emperor penguins, Aptenidites fursteri. Fordycei would have weighed more than 3 times that, tipping the scales at a whopping 340 pounds. For comparison, the average 20-year-old man in the U.S. weighs 198 pounds, 90 kilograms. Without a near-complete skeleton, the researchers weren't able to estimate the body length of the new species. Previously, the largest penguin on record was Palaeodips kleckowski, which lived around 37 million years ago in Antarctica, weighed 256 pounds, 116 kilograms, and stood at around 6.6 feet, 2 meters, tall, earning it the nickname Colossus penguin. The next largest, bicei, weighed around 267 pounds, 121 kilograms, and had a body length of around 5.8 feet, 1.8 meters. The 2 new species were likely among some of the first ancient penguins. The new discovery could shed light on how the group evolved over time. The new species had relatively primitive flipper bones. In many ways, they resemble those of birds that can both fly through the air and propel themselves underwater with their wings, such as auks and puffins. But neither of the new species could fly. Penguins likely lost the ability to fly in favor of swimming around 60 million years ago, not long before the new species likely emerged. So these early penguins had not yet evolved the super-efficient flippers seen in younger ancient penguins and their living relatives. The enormous size of fordycei shows that gigantism evolved early on in the penguin lineage, Ksepka said. Teague goes to show that the advantages of large size, such as more efficient thermoregulation and diving, probably exerted very strong selective pressure on penguins soon after they lost flight. The unique environmental conditions of ancient New Zealand played a key role in the emergence and success of giant penguins. New Zealand has been a great place to be a penguin. There are good feeding grounds offshore for marine birds, and there were no land mammals other than bats in New Zealand before humans arrived, which makes for safer nesting areas. Giant penguins like fordycei disappeared around 27 million years ago, according to Australian Geographic, opens in new tab. What caused their extinction is still an unresolved question, but it is likely that the enormous birds were eventually outcompete by marine mammals of similar size, Ksepka said. Fordycei may be the largest known penguin so far, but it's possible that even larger birds roamed New Zealand. The size of fordycei doesn't necessarily mean there wasn't an even larger species that is yet to be discovered.